Hello and welcome to Movies Arena. Today we are gonna introduce you with 10 best action genre movies of 2022, which will give you thrill and make your time worth watching it. The ranking has done according to my preference, so let's start.
So let's cowboy up, get it done, and get home to our families.
You don't understand what you're doing. I'm trying to save lives. This is only about money.
The Contractor. It is a 2022 action thriller film directed by Terry Salad. The story follows James Harper, a decorated serviceman who is involuntarily discharged from the United States Army Special Forces due to his use of narcotics to treat a knee injury. Facing financial ruin, he contacts his friend Mike, who works with a private military company. They allotted him a work alongside under the command of a fellow veteran, Rusty Jennings. But when his very first assignment goes wrong, James finds himself hunted and on the run to stay alive long enough to get home and uncover dangerous conspiracy.
There were just hundreds of snakes in this temple just waiting for us to show up?
What? Why aren't they biting that guy?
This is ridiculous. Delete. Delete. Delete.
The Lost City is an action-adventure comedy movie, directed by Aaron Mee and Adam Nee, which takes you back in the 1980s kind of adventure. Stars Sandra Bullock, a sage and adventure novelist, and Alan, played by Channing Tatum, gets kidnapped on one of their promotional tours of the novel by a supervillain billionaire. The adventure, however, started when Sage convinced their kidnapper that she could take them to lost treasure, believing that the line between reality and one of her novels may not be as clear as they thought.
Unchain me!
That's your seatbelt.
Embarking on a journey to find the lost treasures of Ferdinand, Magellan, Nate and Sully, played by Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, were forced to team up. The duo was forced to put up with each other while trying to fight Santiago Moncada, as he believes their family is the rightful heirs of said treasure. However, what could be worse than a tycoon ready to do anything to have his way? Unsuccessful teamwork. Directed by Ruben Fletcher, this action movie presents you with a nerve-wracking goose chase and mysteries of it.
You're a collector.
Well, I dabble.
I don't dabble. My family has been looking for this fortune for a very long time. So much blood.
The Gray Man. It is a 2022 action thriller film based upon Greene's Gray Man novels. The plot centers on Count Gentry, a longtime agent with specialized training, who served as the agency's top assassin under the Sierra Project. However, Gentry becomes a primary target after accidentally discovering hidden agency operation and is pursued globally by a lethal old friend named Lloyd Hansen and killers from other countries who will not stop at any cost. Hansen, on the other hand, who is now negotiating with a secret agent, will go to any length to get to the Gentry first. It is a fast-paced action movie with a compelling storyline. The Woman King. It's an action-packed 2022 movie based on the West African kingdom of Dahomey in 1823. General Naniska, leader of the all-female group of warriors, the Agoji, liberates Dahomean women who were abducted by slavers from the Oyo Empire. This provokes King Gizo of Dahomey to prepare for an all-out war with the Oyo. Naniska begins to train a new generation of warriors to join the Agoji to protect the kingdom. Among these warriors is Nawi, a strong-willed girl who was offered by her father to the king after refusing to marry men who would beat her. Nawi befriends Izoji, a veteran Agoji. She also reveals to Naniska that she is adopted and shows a birthmark on her left shoulder, shocking Naniska. The Northman is a glory yet breathtaking revenge epic, a visual feast for those yearning for a Viking adventure, starring Alexander Skarsgård in the role. The film follows a young warrior on a revenge quest to save his mother from the hands of his brutal uncle who killed his father years before.
You'll live. I'm gonna avenge you, Father! I'm gonna save you, Mother! I'm gonna kill you, Fiona!
Hi. There's a gun on.
Run. It's the quiet car. Gotta use your small inside voice in here, son.
There's a gun.
Bullet Train. It is a 2022 action comedy film directed by David Leitch. The plot centers on Ladybug, an unsuccessful assassin who is desperate to carry out his mission without violence, following a string of jobs gone wrong. However, fate might have other ideas, because Ladybug's most recent job lands him on a path of destruction, with deadly enemies from all over the world, who are all working towards similar but opposing goals aboard the world's fastest train. Nevertheless, the mayhem starts when the remaining 5 killers on board this high-speed train across contemporary Japan realize that their assignments are interconnected. Overall, the film is a crazy non-stop adrenaline rush from start to finish.
Whatever did this, I can kill it.
Prey. It is a 2022 sci-fi horror action film based on the Predator franchise. The film is set in the Great Plains in 1719 and follows Neru, a beautiful Comanche woman who qualified as a healer but desires to be a great hunter like her brother Tabith. She grew up in the shadow of some of the Great Plains' top iconic hunters. So when a mysterious beast attacks her village, she goes out to defend her tribe. The monster she pursues and eventually fights is a highly evolved alien predator with a technologically powerful weaponry that kills people for pleasure. Prey is the first superbly made film in the Predator series since 1987's Arnold Schwarzenegger blockbuster Predator, all about it from the compelling story to the visually impressive shots. On April 8th this year, Ambulance, a movie directed by Michael Bay, was finally released to cinemas worldwide, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Yahya Abdul-Manti. Two brothers teamed up to steal $32 million as Dan needed an extreme amount of money to shoulder his wife's medical bills. However, as the brothers' heist went immensely wrong, they decided to steal an ambulance which housed a dying patient, and this resulted in the brothers' argument as they needed to make a choice.
Go! What do you want?
Just gonna borrow it.
I got a cop shot. I gotta get him to the hospital.
I'm gonna need you to help us. Why don't you help us?
We doing hostages now?
We're not We're not the bad guy. We're just the guys trying to get home.
Danny, everybody knows how dangerous you are.
Do you? You get your helos out of here now! I'm gonna get you back home, little brother.
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell.
Top Gun Maverick. 36 years after the first movie, this blockbuster movie was directed by Joseph Kosinski, who once worked alongside Tom Cruise on a sci-fi film. This movie will be set in the present day, where Maverick's life progresses, dealing with the changes in technological advancements have given to Maverick and his co-fighter pilots as well. This movie don't need an explanation, it's a visual treat. Thanks for watching, hope you liked it. Write down your ranking preference in the comments section and subscribe for more awesome content.